All right, I got it. Welcome back to another day of Talk Titans.
Get the flip out the screen.
Get out the
Trying to be
screen.
main character.
Okay, run it back. Welcome back to another day of Talk Titan. You're here with Winston Bishop,
Ryan Munoz,
Aaron McGill, and Gabriel Simons, and this is
Talk Titan.
Ooh. All right. We really nailed the process now just to get the intro in. So, on today's discussion, Brian, we talked about it yesterday. What were the two discussion ideas we came up with?
housing,
No, that is not what we're going to talk about. Winter arc. That's what
Winter arc.
Winter arc. What are you currently doing to pursue your winter arc as of right now, Bishop?
I
Munoz?
honestly realized that I need to take the weight room more serious, as I feel like the weight room is going to be the biggest key to success in this off season.
You're generating power in your swing.
What are you trying to achieve? Like, what is your end goal? Like, how much weight you're trying to gain?
15 pounds.
And how are you going to possibly do that? Give me, break it down.
All right,
Not fully, but, somewhat vague and full.
All right. I realized that I've been eating a lot in large increments, but I'm not spreading it out over the course of the day. So I've just been having, two big meals, throughout the day.
So you think your metabolism's, adjusting in terms of, your metabolism's quicker when you eat bigger meals, and you should spread out your...
Yeah, I feel like I should spread out my meals more. So I think I'm going to start eating probably, 4 to 5 meals a day,
But same amount?
Same amount probably, but I feel like it'll have my metabolism working more throughout the day, so I'll overall gain more weight.
How much did you put on from, just having one big meal throughout the day?
I don't really put on that much.
Well, I mean, even comparing since freshman year,
I put on 40 pounds since freshman year.
Okay, 40 pounds, not bad.
Not bad.
So, are your calories based on liquid calories or just food product calories?
I will admit, there's some liquid calories, which could probably be a big reason to no weight gain.
You gotta go on the milk diet, bro.
Actually, liquid calories are better to gain weight than eating regular food products. So, there's actually been a study done statistically.
Okay, statistically.
Changing your calories to liquid calories will make you gain more weight. The only reason why is because not water weight, protein, bulk protein, you can mix chicken in there, right? Okay, maybe don't drink chicken, but switching your main calories to liquid calories because your body can possibly absorb more liquid, make you can gain more weight. You still gotta eat.
Because you have higher liquid retention.
You have higher liquid retention. You still can eat your day, eggs, your beef and everything. But if you could drink 2 protein shakes in the morning, maybe have some eggs, some beef with it.
You don't do shakes?
Hey,
No, you should be on shakes, bro.
I'm telling you, if you drink protein shakes, not even like that though, but just consistently on a consistent basis, in the morning you have one with your breakfast, that's almost 600 to 700 calories right there. Then you bring one for lunch here, you have lunch here, you bring your own lunch, and then you bring a muscle milk. That's around almost 1,000 calories at lunch.
Yeah.
Then during dinner you have another protein shake. Whatever you have for dinner, that's probably almost 3,000 calories in a day.
You got 3K in, and you're not even stressed from eating.
But to possibly gain more weight, you need to be I know dirty bulking. Yeah, dirty bulking is definitely a thing. Dirty bulk when you're young and everything. Like Gabe, he dirty bulks. But you should track it a little bit. I don't really track my calories so much. Just track what you're eating. And plus, you got to eat till you throw up. That's the only way.
Ew.
But it works. It works. Because
Probably works, though.
Your body now is, trying to adapt to, all the food. I'm telling you, when I eat before I eat dinner, and after I'm done hitting, I literally fucking starving. I literally can eat, 2 more chicken breasts or, another chicken breast.
So do you agree with, the philosophy of eat as close as you can to when you sleep in order to gain as much weight as possible?
No, do not eat before you sleep. It's very bad for you because your teeth will rot. Also, for the hygiene part, your teeth will rot. It's bad for you. It's bad for your sleep. Drink a protein shake. It says there's a study where it says drinking protein shakes before you go to sleep help you sleep better. Gain more muscle mass.
I wonder why.
Yeah, but it's still remember.
It's probably still bad because your digestive system's still working and you're in a resting state.
When you're resting, it's your food's going processed, and then
Give
you
us
don't
a
have to
biological
poop it
answer.
all out.
As an educated person.
He does not know shit about food.
Yeah, he does, bro. Tell us from the perspective.
So what Winston's saying is actually true. When you do eat before you sleep, your digestive system is working, which makes it harder to actually sleep. But what you're supposed to do is that you're supposed to eat 30 minutes before or an hour before you sleep.
Yep.
So you don't eat from an hour to 30 minutes before. So
Also-
that is true.
Also, drink 2 cups of water before you sleep. It says to help your sleeping better. Also, creatine helps. So,
Because you feel fuller, or because like what?
yeah, because you know
Your
when
body
you
feels more content when you sleep.
because you naturally lose a lot of water weight when you're sleeping.
Yeah.
So drinking 2 cups before you sleep will help like maintain like your water weight a bit more. Because you know when you wake up you're like starving, right?
Yeah.
Your water weight just like all like releasing, right? Your water weight's cooling, your stomach
Yeah.
has fully digested. So drink
Yeah.
two cups of water before you sleep and 2 cups of water when you wake up.
You hit that up, Brian. You gotta hit that routine up.
Yeah.
You need to hop on. Okay, it's gonna sound like
Creatine.
sketchy. Creatine too. But even at the dollar store, they have protein powder. That shit is sketchy as fuck.
Wait,
but,
what's dollar?
but
store?
for $5 for a whole jug of protein powder, that's
Oh,
a month
yeah.
of protein powder. You can't compete with that. Like that's just like straight gains right there.
Honestly, but if you want to gain weight, get something called like bulk or weight gainer. Weight gainer is definitely going to help. If you like 6 scoops, water, fruit, peanut butter, that's like almost 1,500 calories right there in one day. Just drinking that whole thing, and it sounds insane because it's all like protein and
It's
liquid.
because that's all new. You're not used
Yeah.
to it. Yeah.
But if you're used to it, like I'm telling you, you feel like you're going to fucking like throw up and everything. But then like an hour later, you're hungry as shit after, and then you just eat more, and then you just freaking
Brian Winter art question mark.
you hit your
That even
you
rhymed.
hit your calorie goal.
Yeah.
But-
What is your calorie goal? Do you have a calorie goal every day?
I don't.
Or you
track
just
my
like
calories.
eat to eat?
I just
Okay.
eat to eat. I would.
So if you like me, I just eat for the love of the game. I don't.
Yeah,
I don't know.
honestly, I mean, I used to track my calories, but
That shit
I
take
just don't.
long though.
I know.
It takes effort to do that.
I just eat whatever. Like I just had a cookie, fucking shit was like almost like 1,000 calories right there, bro.
I was about to say that shit's had marshmallows,
Freaking
artificially sweetened. Like
Yeah.
it took.
no, it was like this fat ass. It's like my fat ass cookie.
What was the baking process behind that? What'd you do? Walk us
Honestly,
through it.
so I bought all the stuff yesterday
Mhm.
at night. Woke up, fucking 7 o'clock, 7:12. Was late to school though. Later, I got. The
Oh, these
baking
were freshly baked in the
Yeah,
morning,
freshly baked
not
in
the
the
night
morning.
before. That's
No.
that quality right there. That bitch
So
is pretty.
I woke up, baked some. So I grabbed the cookie dough, grabbed the marshmallows, grabbed the Hershey chocolate and the graham crackers. So I laid the graham crackers out first, right? Then I broke up the Hershey chocolate pieces in 2 and put them on the graham crackers. Got the marshmallows and the cookie dough. It's like the cookie dough's like as big as my palm, so basically rolled up. And I put the
These are some big
marshmallows,
ass cookies, by the way.
put the marshmallows in the cookie dough, just flatten it out and put it over the graham cracker and everything. Put it in the oven, 400. And
400.
Yeah, 400. And
I give it a whole recipe out right now.
and I leave it in there for about like 7 to 10 minutes.
7 minutes.
7 to 10 minutes because they're big ass cookies and they need to bake. So
Emmerich, you had one of his cookies. What do you think? Out of 10.
Oh, it's delicious, man. It's easy 9.5 out of 10. Delicious.
okay, why 9.5 out of 10? Why not 10?
How many calories did it have?
It probably had around 600 to 700 calories in that cookie.
That means 1,200.
I'd rather have it just have less. That's just for me though. But in terms of
Okay.
deliciousness, it's like a 10.
Yep. What do you want to say, Brian? Who do you think you is?
Dude is not the
I would like
lurker,
to say,
bro.
will we get cooking with Bishop?
Cooking with
We
Bishop?
will get cooking
Might
with
get
Bishop
cooking
one
with
day.
Bishop.
One day we will. We'll also get hitting with Bishop and workout with Bishop.
Yeah. And fielding with Bishop.
Yeah,
and then,
building
yep.
with Bishop and leadership with Bishop.
Will we get eating with Gabe?
We will get eating with Gabe. We will get eating with
We will do
Gabe.
some mukbangs. When we have a potluck, if we have a potluck this class, we will do a mukbang.
All right.
We're going to get eating with Brian?
Yeah, we'll get eating with Brian. I'll show
Brian
you.
can put
the
down.
way to
He's got
engulf
sleeper
your-
build.
I'll show you the way to engulf your food the fastest. You know?
Will we get-
Brian's like Matt Stoney, though.
But
Like,
will we get a PR day? Are we going to get a PR podcast day?
Wait, we're all in 6th grade. Yeah, we are.
Yeah. we're all going to hit a PR. Hey, in like a month or two,
Yeah, next bench day.
we PR in bench, squat, deadlift, and hand clean, and we're gonna see what we get. We're gonna see if our winter arc translated to the weight room.
Oh God.
That's tough. That's tough.
Brian, I wanted to ask you. You said you can engulf any food, right?
What?
Yeah.
I think I could beat you in an eating competition. I think I could beat you in an eating
What type of
competition.
eating competition?
No beef though. We can't do beef because I can't eat beef.
Fuck, you
Alright.
can't eat hot dogs.
Yeah.
You know what you're getting
we can
into
do
though?
pho. We
This
can do pho.
this man's eating like a full Big Mac meal in under 30 seconds. Literally 30 seconds.
But
Not
look,
even
hey,
like exaggerating.
He can eat the chicken Big Mac and he eats Big Mac.
My all-time peak for McChickens was 24 in one sitting. No water, no milk, 24 McChickens.
You ate
24 McChickens on my all-time peak.
Bro. Is that more than
feel like I
Christian?
should be able
Is that
to,
more
like,
than
relate.
McChicken Boy Christian?
Did I throw up? Yes.
Shout out to Christian Blakely though.
Those are just goat numbers.
All I'm gonna say is nobody wants to eat 24 McChickens in one sitting.
Are you backing down?
No,
Is this what it
I
sounded
don't want to
like?
eat 24 McChickens.
Do chicken nugget.
I'll do chicken nuggets. I'll do chicken.
Are you
Nuggets.
down for chicken nuggets?
But you know, I'm known for my speed in eating, not my overall like
Yeah.
intake.
Because if you eat fast, it's actually studied. If you eat your food faster, your body won't naturally digest your food easier than people who eat slowly. So the more you eat faster, the hungrier you'll be.
Is that why I'm always hungry?
Yeah. Do you eat slow?
No.
Yeah, that's why you're always hungry because you eat so fast. Why do you think people are like eating then drinking? Because they're trying to gain weight.
Well, should I eat slower if I want to gain more weight?
No, you eat faster so you can be hungrier and try to gain more weight.
So no?
If you eat slower, your body's just going to get full naturally.
Okay. Well, that actually solved my question for 17 years. Why I'm always hungry.
We'll talk later. Wait, no.
But like I'd say, nobody is beating me in a speed eating competition.
I
He likes to claim this, but like it's just he has no evidence to back up this. don't know evidence
Simon is my evidence.
I can personally attest to watching this dude put down a Big Mac, 20 chicken nuggets, a large fries, and a drink in what felt like 30 seconds. Realistically, it was a high minute, but I didn't even see the fucking food after he put it in his mouth. Like that shit just snapped out of deletion. Like that was some wizardry shit. Like,
I've also had some accusations that I ate the bag.
Yup, I remember that.
Okay, so I'm gonna.
Oh God!
He did this while sitting next to 3 linemen. They weren't. These aren't like some midget linemen. These were some like built fucking linemen. Like I was the smallest one there, and then no, I wasn't. But in terms of height, right? In terms of height, right? That's such an incorrect statement.
Nah,
but, like,
the fattest.
fuck you. That was in terms of height, so these were some hefty linemen, bro.
Can you name them? Can you shout them out? Shout out the lineman.
We gotta keep it on the low or what?
Now we can shout out.
What were the linemen? What were the top
We got
linemen?
Tommy. We got Control.
Trell, Tamai was there, I believe.
Yeah, Tamai was there.
It was quite the event watching Byron scuff down a Big Mac. I don't know.
I
if you
would
got him
like
in
to clear
speed
the
or-
rumors though. I did not
I
eat the
feel-
bag.
So my question is, what are they called? Winston, would you join me and Brian on this?
On the eating competition, I would. I mean, I feel like my dog eat. I feel like I want to be so strong. I mean, I can eat a lot. Don't get me wrong, but I mean, I probably can if you give me some Coca-Cola and water. I'll fucking scarf down 100.
I'm saying we shouldn't be able to drink. I feel like we should like just go raw. Let's go eat. No drinking. No
Nah,
drinking.
that's kind of disgusting.
I mean, I guess we could do. But like, I mean, to no offense, Brian, I'm not gonna doubt your skills, but I feel like you shouldn't undermine mine either.
Wait, I
You're
think
saying he relies on liquids.
Yeah, you rely on like water. Like I eat 23, no water, no milk, no nothing, bro.
you see,
I
unlike,
scarfed that down, bro. No homo.
Who
unlike
makes more though? Who benches more though? Who benches
me.
more?
I think we bench the same. No, what's your PR? Cause I know it ain't higher than mine.
165.
165. 160. All right, mine 155 then.
All right, AC.
But like if we if I ask Coach out for the paper, he'll say 165.
See,
If I ask Coach out for that paper, what will they say?
Why'd you start grinning?
see, the problem is I got it up, but I just didn't rack it.
What?
What, bro?
So these are some. So that it It doesn't really count here, Brian. Now, Brian, I respect your strength, buddy. I respect yours. I feel like you should.
I would like to admit, what is your weight? Tell me your weight.
I weigh 170.
I am
He
140.
weighs as much as me.
I'm 140, and I'm benching your bench. How do you feel about that?
Well, to be fair, I started out very weaker than everybody else. I guarantee that.
What?
Well, I feel like you bench about his weight, but do you play sports?
Yes.
What sports?
I play water polo and shot put.
Do you guys bench and do you guys
We don't, we,
bench?
don't, we don't do any like
Okay.
training like that for that.
Brian's
You play
sports
football,
life
right?
Is more accustomed to lifting heavy.
Yeah. So technically, you may have him pound for pound, but you have more experience than him because he's only been lifting for
So this is my third year. It's my third year. lifting.
third year weight training.
I took it.
No.
I started sophomore. But you have to
No,
understand.
but you have more experience. You played football
for-
what, freshman year?
yeah, but
See?
for sophomore year, what they call my bench numbers were way lower than everybody else's. So it took me longer to.
I would like to
didn't-
say I started my freshman year. I was benching I think my max was 85 pounds.
Yeah, you had a way better start than me. Mine was 70. That was my first max. Way better start than me on that one.
70 was your first.
70 was my first max. I have 3 vouchers. I have Tyler, TJ, and Alessandro to prove that.
I would like to say though, I did do push-ups in 8th grade before my.
Wait,
He has an unfair advantage. He was hitting
I did
push-ups.
push-ups in 8th grade, so that might be one of my benches. You know, I'd like to say,
Imbalance in efforts.
I don't like to say that. You know,
But do you do anything unexplicit with your arms? Like, is your right arm bigger than your left arm?
I'm ambidextrous.
Are you sure?
Nah, that's
You ever
dirt.
have you done activities as such?
I've done no such things. I don't even know what y'all are talking about.
But he did like 85 pounds, right? I wonder why. He may have done push-ups in 8th grade. But what else did you done?
You know, I was lifting water packets from the grocery store. You know,
You might have been reverse jerking it, getting that tricep extension in there. You know, like you on that freak shit.
I don't know how you would do tricep. I'm not
Yeah,
accustomed to that. You
So
know, I'm not.
I
Accustomed
mean, I don't have any like technique to like how I get strong. I just like work. I don't.
I thought he was talking about me.
All right, Gabe. I think you just think. I think y'all both just say. Y'all both just think really.
technique, so it's just like
I think y'all both just think really wrong.
curveball.
I think y'all just think really wrong. Brian, do you have any other tips that you use to get strong in the weight room or
He
no?
got tips. He got tips.
Okay, I do not have tips. First of all, actually,
I got a tip for you.
Oh, I got tips. I got tips here.
all right.
So, what do you want to increase though? Your bench?
Yeah.
So, you need an arch, Like I know people say like arches are like bad, but if you have just a little bit arch and engage your hips. So if you see me benching, I was like, you want to feel like you're pushing. You're pushing like this, like how I'm pushing is your seat or sliding your feet, but not actually sliding your feet, because that's engaging your hips and your leg drive. So when you're pushing, it's allowing you to push with your whole body.
I could attest to that because I feel like for the longest I was under 225, but only after I learned how to arch slightly and engage more of my leg drive, I soared to like 250.
Bro, but you
I was going
freaking
from
hump
under
the air.
225.
You literally hump the air mid freaking bench press. I don't need to hear it.
No, I don't, bro.
Bro, you're like Aaron. Aaron's like,
That's my setup. That's my setup. That's part of my setup. I unrack, I hump the air to engage.
no,
my back.
I get that, but you literally lift your ass up from the bench. Like you
What the
literally.
fuck else is an arch supposed to look like?
No, your ass supposed to count as an actual rep.
Oh, you gotta have the 1, 2, and 3 points of contact, right?
Yes, your back needs to still be on the bench. You can't lift your ass and then also push the weight with it, because if you're actually a power lifter, you have to have your ass on the ground,
Yeah, huh?
on the bench. You know,
You know what? I'm gonna put that into consideration next time I bench.
because it's like when I lifted 235, I didn't lift my fucking hips up to the air. I was just like, my whole body was still on the ground.
No, I definitely pick my ass up off the bench when I
Bro, it's
PR'd.
like when Aaron. No, hey, no offense to Aaron though. We love you, Aaron.
Aaron just
Bro,
be
Aaron
fucking
just be
arching his whole
fucking-
shit.
Aaron be just like floating, bro. He's like, oh. But yeah,
Nah, arch definitely helps though.
do isolated holds. So like, when you're doing isolated holds, do like double your body weight. So how much? You were 170, right? Do like 240, you're isolating the bar. So
That'd be 340.
there. Hold this.
Double of 170 is
So you have
340.
two people on your side, right? And they're lifting it up for you, and then they just hold it, right? And you're just holding it up like this the whole time. And
supposed
you
to
don't
help
let
with
it.
the
You
PR.
don't let it go like this, right? You just keep it holding for 30 seconds, and it don't matter if your arms shake like this. You just need to hold it as long as you can, and then when they like rack it, they rack it for you. That's how you do it.
What does that help with your drive up?
Helps with stability and helps with like holding heavy weight. When you're like ready, powerlifters do it. So when you're ready to bench press,
Yeah.
Because you
Unrack
hold as
double.
much weight as possible. It's like when you're doing power cleans like this, like
Yeah.
those. Some guy talked about doing these with the plates, so you can get ready for your shoulders to be that more stable.
I remember we used to do that with Greco sophomore year, but I haven't had a Greco lifting class since then. So I think they still do that.
What was the experience with Greco?
It's time we get into this.
Yeah, let's talk about Greco.
Let's do Greco sophomore year, right? In my prime. I'm shut up.
He's a handsome
But,
fellow.
like,
He's handsome.
This
Glaze.
fucking prick asked me, "Do you want to play D tackle?" I told him, preferably not. Right? This hothead is being disrespected by all the other ghetto ass fucking kids on the team, and I'm the only one. Me and like a few other people are the only ones who actually listen to everything and put in the fucking work. And because he's mad because no one respects him, he decides to pop off on me and have me run laps around the field and starts crashing out. And he keeps like slipping tiny jabs every time I interact with him. Like, fuck that guy.
So I can't relate to the athlete side on that, but I feel like
Greco's lifting. That's what you mean.
yeah, I can't really relate to that, but I guess I'll tell my story. I have respect for Greco. I admire his strength, but some things about Greco I don't like is when how we wait outside in sixth period to go for weightlifting.
Yeah.
One time he went over to me. I made like a 2-second eye contact with him. He went over to me, and he put his hand on my shoulder like this. I'm being so dead ass. He like walked me to the side, like no, not like that, but he walked me to the side. And he told me my team isn't winning the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
I did nothing. I said nothing to him. I said nothing to
Let's
him.
go
He's
Niners.
being an asshole. But what's the weightlifting experience, Gabe? Tell me the weightlifting experience.
I mean, his class is beneficial in the sense that, for example, Coach L wants everyone to stick to the same lifting routine. Greco, there's more leeway in terms of like he wants to consider your specific goals. If your goal is to become more athletic and explosive, then he'll switch up the lifting chart, right?
But I like that better. You know, I feel
With
like
Greco,
I-
yeah.
I feel like, if I'm a baseball player, like I like Coach L's.
Yeah,
workout.
everyone.
Don't
Wait,
get me wrong,
you're saying you like Greco's better
because like
Yeah.
if it's more beneficial for me, don't get me wrong. I
because
love
everyone has their own goals. that
I
they
love
achieve.
like being like a bodybuilder, right? What Coach L wants to do, but for me, it's like it does translate a bit, but it won't translate fully to the sport.
Exactly, yeah.
So that's why.
So in terms of like trying to achieve your personal goals, Greco's definitely there. But I will say, and other people have told me that had his class in more recent years, because this was 2 years ago when I had his class, he'll deadass stand there and watch you lift in a very weird way, and it makes you feel uncomfortable. And then he won't say anything to you after. Like he'll just watch you lift in a judgmental way. That's what I heard. That's what I experienced a tiny bit. But yeah, that shit was just really weird. Like I don't know. Has anyone had a Greco class?
Yeah, I've had it junior year.
Junior year? What was your experience? What do you think?
I feel like it was a pretty laid back class. I mean, I wouldn't like to say like our class had any like heavy lifters. You know, everybody was pretty mediocre. I think I was like top 5 in terms of lifting in that class, which is kind of sad.
Oh, so it was a week at now.
Yeah.
Let's not use the word mediocre. I feel like when it comes to strength, we shouldn't use that word.
yeah,
Everybody has their own
Brian
strength.
just doesn't understand the real meaning of mediocre because he is it. Do you feel? Hold on. I'm fucking. Gabe, do you think when you work out, are you giving it your all, or are you being mediocre with it? Are you really putting
think-
that work in?
In terms of getting the lifting schedule done for Coach L, I am being very mediocre. In terms of doing things that I truly have purpose in doing, like my explosive workouts or when I'm trying to load heavy sets when I'm benching, right? That's when I actually do go all out in terms of like my effort.
But is your
I don't know.
like
Sophomore year, I definitely worked harder. I was more relentless while lifting.
so like even if you put weight on the bar, are you like still like pushing yourself till failure? I know you
No,
don't
I
need
don't.
to, but I feel like if you're really trying to like be explosive, you need to push yourself to failure. Like
Yeah.
like if I'm doing like 225 if I can rep 225, say if I can like
Yeah.
for 5,
You got to go 7
I can go
realistically.
7 or
yeah.
8, like with a spotter,
Yeah.
with help of a spotter. Even though they're compound movements, like they're bodybuilding movements, but they just if I push myself harder and harder with more people around me, like
Yeah.
people that want to be better, you're going to of course do more, right?
Yeah, you definitely want to push yourself more.
Like when I did 235 on bench,
Mhm.
I knew I could do it because I wanted to press everyone in the gym.
Yeah.
I wanted to press
Okay.
everyone, right? But it's like my mindset is like when I did 225 by myself, I was like, I was doing a video, so I gotta lift the weight, I gotta push it.
Mhm.
But it's like when you're lifting with someone who wants it like you do better and you grow.
Yeah,
with
because
it.
you're motivated naturally
Yeah.
by their
Competition.
Yeah. No, I definitely agree with that. But in terms of like me going to max
Mhm.
failure, I don't think I go to absolute failure. I definitely go to failure though in terms of
Yeah.
I can't do another rep like unless I'd have to be like spotted specifically throughout the rep.
What about you, Brian?
In terms of casual lifter, I'm doing a lot, but competitive lifter probably.
Looking on TikTok, are you mediocre? Do you think you're mediocre with your workouts and your work ethic?
I will say I didn't take the weight room seriously probably like my first 2 years. But I feel like my junior year is kind of when I realized I should probably start taking this more seriously. As I feel like I'd see a lot of growth. And I think started junior year, I was benching around like 125. But I like to say is a considerable difference considering my freshman year, I was benching 85. And I think from there, I feel like I definitely could have achieved more my junior year, which I only went up like 35 pounds in my bench. And so,
Yeah,
now my
I
goal
was just lacking all my junior. What were you saying?
I feel like now I want to increase my bench by at least an extra 30 to 40 pounds before the end of the year.
Yeah, that's good. I think it's possible. It's going to take a lot of work, though, in terms of being consistent when you're like. You'd also have to tie in nutrition.
I don't think you have a mic.
Huh?
You don't have a mic.
You can still pick me up, though.
Is it that loud?
No, but they can still hear me, but I'm in the distance. But when I'm here, it's like adjusted, you know. But you're trying to put on 20 to 30 pounds to your best.
30 to 40. I'm gonna put on like milk bulk.
So I was gonna say, what is it called? I can kind of relate to you, Brian, on that. The first, I want to say, 2/4 of my sophomore year taking weights I did not take seriously. I did it only for the PE credits. Like I don't have to run. All I have to do is just pick up weight. That's easy for my credits. I started taking it more seriously towards that second to third quarter. And when I got to my goal was to bench a plate. That was my goal, and after then I would have been done. So my beginning of junior year, I finally hit that, and I think for the rest of my junior year, I kind of like I lost my conviction. I lost my that urge to push myself. And I think I regained it this senior year. Brian, it was actually you who actually encouraged me to lock in again. What is it called?
Brian called him a bitch.
No, but it does seem like he really wanted to. But you told me that I wasn't putting in the effort, I wasn't putting in the work. I was getting the workouts done, but I knew I could have done more. So actually, Brian, I got you to thank for that.
Yeah.
To restoring my conviction and love for weightlifting.
Thank you. I would like to say, at the start of the senior year, I remember I seen Emmerich. He was just pushing around weight, but it was way below what he could have possibly been pushing himself to for progressive overload. And I realized that, and I said, yo, you should be putting more weight. You should be pushing more weight because it's kind of weak shit.
So do you think your achievement of hitting 135 consistently led to your plateau, consistent work? Yeah, that's you. Because that's how I felt with hitting 250.
Yes, when I hit 135 more consistently, because I could always rep it once, but I could never rep it more than once. So when I started repping it more, I'm like, okay, yeah, that kind of gave me that drive, that that fire boost that I got.
Yeah, but do you feel like achieving your goals lets you have a more calm mindset about I already achieved what I need to?
Yeah. When I achieved 135 for the very first time, I felt that I was done. I lost my conviction and urge to drive. And I gotta respect Brian for restoring that fire in me.
No homo though. No homo. No.
What is
I'm
your
playing.
what is your end goal for not this year, but like for the end of your senior year? What is like? I know you said you want your bench to be 40, 30 pounds, but like, what numbers do you want? Like, everyone.
Oh, I'll go first. I already know.
What numbers do you really want when our senior weight room is
So
over?
at the beginning of sophomore year, I wrote down my senior year goals
Okay.
in terms of weightlifting. Right. I said I wanted a 315 bench. I think it was a 600 squat and an 800 deadlift. It was some numbers like that, or maybe deadlift and squat, vice versa. But I feel like, especially after being outside of the loop in terms of lifting heavy consistently, aka my junior year when I was lacking, like I don't have as much motivation to hit deadlift and squat so much, and I'm pretty satisfied with my 500 because you just don't see a lot of people hitting those numbers in high school. But my bench, I definitely want to like improve that because I'm leaving a lot on the table because I've been at 250 for the longest, and I only hit 275 recently, so I definitely think there's more room to improve. But I am satisfied with my deadlift and squat. I don't know about other high schools, though, because maybe 500 is a common thing, but here it's not. So.
I feel like it depends on the athlete.
Bishop, do you know? Well, obviously it's big boys doing that. But
I mean, probably like out of state, like most.
Yeah, like Texas
like,
schools.
There's probably some guys in California who can do it because I don't know, they're powerlifters. Like some schools like have powerlifting as like a sport, so
those schools definitely have guys.
like I seen some high schooler at 17 freaking power clean.
Like 315
yeah,
shit.
315.
Yeah, like,
I'm
those
like,
are crazy
holy shit.
numbers. But those are guys who are like been instilled into the working culture in terms of like working hard, you know. All throughout middle school they've worked to play varsity on the football team for the high school, right? That's just where they are. Like what are your goals, Brian, for the end of the season?
For the end of the year, I feel like I want at least a 275 squat.
Yeah.
Like 315 deadlift.
Okay. Well, what's your deadlift at right now?
I honestly don't know.
I think 275 is easily achievable because, like, what do you think you squat right now? 225?
235, like
235?
maybe like 245.
Yeah, especially it being your legs, like, and you're not capped yet. You have room for growth, obviously. Like,
Yeah.
you can put so much weight on your squat compared to your bench in the course of like 3 months. Like, I'm pretty sure I went to 365 like freshman year squat to like 455 around there, like the beginning of sophomore year. But
Man, that's a lot.
it's definitely like legs. You grow legs so much faster than you chest.
Yeah.
Deadlift, I feel like it's more repetition and day to day. You know, as long as you force yourself to do it once a week, then you'll naturally get used to like the pressure the fucking 315 puts on your spinal
Yeah.
cord.
Yeah, but I would like to say though, I feel like squats hurt like hell, so that's probably why.
Yeah.
Like-
Wait, is that like a personal thing, or you just don't like doing squats?
I mean, I kind of didn't like them like my first 3 years, but after senior year, I'm like, pain is for pussies. You got to lock in.
No, like, do you have back pain? I'm saying, like,
No,
do you
I don't have
oh,
back pain. I know some people feel like pain in their shoulders and
Yeah.
like in the traps.
I feel bad for Will because he's always talks about like he can't squat heavy because his back will like give out and then he'll be in pain. I'm like, damn, that must suck.
Really?
Yeah, he always talks about that.
But yeah.
What are your goals for that?
Oh, wait, I didn't finish my bench.
Oh, my fault.
I feel like at the end of the year,
Side
I want
character.
my bench to be. What the fuck? what
I'm
is so funny?
sorry. What's your bench?
What my current bench? I feel like if I were to go in the weight room right now, I could hit 165.
So you're aiming for what, like 190 to 205 range?
Yeah, like 205.
205. That's a good goal.
And at the end of the year, like at the end of 2025,
Yeah.
225.
You gonna start hitting the gym?
Probably once I graduate.
For sure. What are your goals, Everett?
I have 2 for bench and I have 1 for each. My bench, I would like to hit 175 or 185 because that's the number that Coach L wanted me to hit. So I want to hit that to prove my point. My numbers, my extrinsic motivation, is that what is it called? My bench, I want to make sure I out bench, out deadlift, and out squat my competition DAX. I want to make sure I'm completely better than him in every single way.
Dax bench heavy though?
Dax benches more than me, but I squat more, and we same
Do you know
deadlift.
what he benches?
He benches 175, I believe.
What does he weigh like?
I don't know. I think he weighs 150, something like that. But my numbers, I want 175, 185 for bench. That's what I want, but I obviously want higher. My squat numbers, I'm at 255. I would love 285. I think that'd be nice for squat. My deadlift, I need 315. There's no argument with that. I need 315. I'm 295. I'm the cusp of there. I need 315.
Probably not. And you don't? Do you have you looked into form, like self-evaluated yourself?
of course.
Yeah. I think the more you look into it, like you'll definitely hit that easy. Because like difference between 15 pounds definitely on a deadlift, like I don't even think I saw that. Like, if anything, it's just grip strength, right?
I feel like when I lift heavy on squat, I lose grip pretty easily because I have clammy hands.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do about that. Not gonna lie, I think I just might need to start using straps.
Because you have oily hands.
It's not oily.
Yeah, you need them straps. The straps are cheat codes because like think of your deadlift as like your squat, but in at different pressure points. It's a really uneducated way to say it, but I really feel like it really is just a squat. Your deadlift is just a squat, but you're also testing your grip strength at the same time.
Yeah, I feel like I don't know. I feel like I could hit a lot if I like maybe even 300 if I got straps.
Just so I don't sound ignorant, it's because the deadlift and the squat use similar primary components, aka your legs. No shit. That's why I said that. I don't think the deadlift and the squat are the same thing.
Yeah, for me, it's like deadlift, right? I feel like deadlift is a little bit more harder than squats because you have to give into the fear factor that you don't know if you can lift a certain weight if your back will give up on you or not. Squat's a bit different, right? Because you have the spotter bar to save it, right? You could probably deadlift a certain amount, but you wouldn't know that because, like, let's say you're halfway and you feel your back giving up on you. You don't know if you could do that weight or not.
But that also comes with proper form and preparation. Because the more like confident you are in your form and the more confident you are in your preparation, the less daunting a new max out is because you put in the work, you put in honest work, and unless you're like doing ignorant training, which is doing as much as possible and not taking proper rest days or not loading at the right time, then that's the only situation where you shouldn't have confidence. You know what I'm saying? But if you put in the work, like you should have nothing. That's what
You could go, Brian.
I don't really have anything to add to that, so yeah, I'll give it to you.
Oh shit! Christmas is coming around the corner. Amrit, I've been told by you many times in first period that you've been lacking on gifts. What's happening?
It's not even the fact that the money's tight. It's like the fact they're not getting here on time, the gifts. I got to keep on looking through. Amazon is failing me. Target is failing me. There's nothing good there. Getting gifts from my mom is the hardest thing possible.
That's the hardest struggle to find. Just getting gifts for your parents.
Like, people say, oh, my gift, son, I just want you to be happy and all that. But, like, what do you actually want for Christmas? I can't give you that in a gift box.
I would like to say, I feel like my Christmas present last year was pretty elite. I got her Crocs.
Huh?
I got her Crocs.
Yeah, that's elite. Like, what?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And now I see her wear it like twice every week. I feel pretty proud of that.
How many pairs do you have? How many pairs do you think you have? One?
Yeah.
No, I seen you pulling up in the blue and the red Crocs, bro, and the yellow Crocs some days.
Oh,
that's like sister's
I
pair.
thought you said how many parents.
Yeah. No, pairs. What the fuck?
Oh,
Okay.
shit.
How many pairs?
How many pairs? I have 2.
2? Yeah. This dude be color coordinating his fits with the chill.
You're gonna die if you crash into that.
Talk Titan is being improvised.
Yeah, all right.
Improvised by these.
Talk
Titan terrorists.
We have some jealous competitors in the distance.
Wait,
So-
we gotta do the Mr. Harrelson segment. Yep,
Bro,
Here.
what are we going to ask Mr. Harrelson?
Take the mic.
Go.
What are we asking him?
Let Amber do it.
Okay. What are you going to ask?
Just ask him any question.
I'm in the distance.
What question? Give me a question.
I don't care. Just give me a question. I'll ask you.
Hello, Mr. Harrelson.
Hello, boys. Hey, Mr. Harrelson, we have a quick question for you. Go ahead. How does it feel that you are 88th in the country on the spread?
Well, I tell you what, if it paid my mortgage, I'd be a lot happier. But bragging rights are always good, and it's always better
Bishop
to
is weak at
be
that
on the
NBA.
right side of those picks for my future career in professional sports gambling when I retire from teaching.
Did you ever put money on it or no?
Save my
it's illegal in California, so I cannot endorse nor deny wagering. I'm sorry.
Gambling the way to wealth.
Gambling is not a good future.
Only if you give up.
These are the wise words from Mr. Harrelson. Thank you.
Great stuff.
He made it from full court. He made it from full court.
Okay. Who's excited for Christmas?
I think everybody is, but I would like to point out there are 3 minutes left in this class. So, is there any closing statements you'd like to say?
How do you guys think this today went? The talk.
And we're good.
Very productive. Great.
But we got
points made.
practice. Baseball got practice.
Mhm.
Monday through Friday next week. Wednesday canceled. Christmas Day. We running in the morning, hitting the field. Gabe's too lazy to run because he's fucking
I said
fat.
I was gonna run, bro. I
He's
said I was
fucking
gonna run.
unconditioned.
I was actually gonna show up. Now that you said that shit, no. Now that you said that shit,
we were
I'm
doing
gonna show
high
up no
knees.
more.
Look, we were doing high knees and butt kickers that one day, and bro's like, "Oh,
Hey, my fault. I keep
what is
three
this?
carbs. Because we're doing full cardio, bro. It's for a warm up. Like, it don't even make sense.
You need to do this for shot put, though. You need to do this.
Fuck all that. We're doing like full fucking sprints across the field.
You should come out. Come out Monday through Friday.
Baseball conditioning ain't shit. Nothing Bishop can do is hard. I'm just saying.
Baseball, I feel
He's
like
weak
The
as
baseball
shit.
conditioning is not that
He
hard.
didn't want to do 2 hours of running. He wanted to do like
Who the
on
fuck
off.
wants to do 2 hours of running? That doesn't
It's
even make
sprints.
sense.
It's sprints.
We
I'm
have to
making
do
you
it
throw
for
2
up.
hours of sprints. My fault. My fault. I don't prefer to do 2 hours. I never
See,
complain.
Brian
I never
wants that
complain
work.
though about what we're gonna do.
Brian want that work.
Nah,
I
crazy.
think it's a close out for now.
Instead of talk tied in with
And McGill.
Winston Bishop.
Brian Munoz.
and Gabriel Simons. Thank you for watching.
See y'all
Tune in,
later.
Next week for the next few videos. Goodbye.
Ciao.
Gabe's a bitch.
I could really cook you because this camera's still on, bro.
Yeah. Whoa.